Hey guys, Kamsi here. Welcome back to PC Building Simulator. 2 episodes in 1 week. Can you imagine that? Well, I was super excited because in this episode, we're going to build a brand new PC. We're going to build Shaky Helen, a PC from scratch, and it will involve some pretty interesting parts. In particular, let's review her email here. AIO water cooling with Cooler Master. AIO water cooler. So, and she has a pretty decent budget, 1,080 bucks. It's not top of the line, but I think we'll have ourselves have our hands full in this episode. So in this episode, we will focus on just doing that, and as a warm-up, fixing Bruce Van Cleef, our friend's motherboard. I remember I dismantled all the parts from his PC from the previous episode. The only thing left is the case. Alright, but let's do some shopping first for our AIO water cooler. Let me have a look if I have everything set here. Yes, I do. Okay, budget is 1080. 4260 is the requirement in the benchmarks, and AIO water cooler, new parts. Okay, I think we're good. New parts, alright, new parts indeed. So, no particular stuff. Actually, that's quite hectic, huh? 4260, that's pretty large compared to other PCs. Like this guy, I know there are no other parts here, but 2214 with the GTX 960 with the that's going to be interesting. Okay, let me take note of the parts. I think Notepad is king as always. Notepad is life. So what we'll do is we'll go for the cheapest, the most bang for your buck parts. Let's go for maybe let's go for the part ranking. Let's go for the CPU. So if I go for CPU, AMD Ryzen 7 is probably top of the line, but probably going to cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, this guy, 370. I wonder how much a Ryzen 5 quad core, or how good it would be. Like, look at that. Yeah, it's not very good though. Not very good at all. Okay, let's do some window shopping and let's do some mix and match, okay? But definitely, I will want a Ryzen. It's going to be much stronger and more budget friendly, I would say. So let me have a look. Usually, a rule of thumb, even in real life, if you're going to buy something, don't buy the top of the line. Even if you're wanting a powerful PC, buy maybe 1 or 2 tiers below that, and then the price will be in a more reasonable range. In this game though, I'm not sure if that's implemented the same way. Maybe not, because I don't think the prices are dynamic. I think the prices are flat like that, regardless if a new part comes out or not. I don't know, we'll see. 1600X. An 8-core 1700 is very good. 8-core 1700. That guy. It's only 20 bucks cheaper than the top of the line though, so I think my theory does not work in this case. Alright, so that's going to cost around 350. Yeah. Let's see. If we go for CPU cooler is basically, yeah, it's going to be cheap. Motherboard is going to be around 200. Okay. Let's go for 200. Let me take note of that. Motherboard 200. This is where the Notepad is king is entering the game. Let me note down CPU is somewhere in between 200 to 350, I would say. CPU is 200 to 350. CPU cooler is around how much? 50? I remember, yeah, the all-in-one. So has to be one of these guys. 120 or 240. But then again, because their requirement is basically a water cooler, doesn't have to be the big one. Can be this Cooler Master Liquid 120, although I would like that 240. Can it make that our... Well, I guess we can do some overclocking as well. Since we can focus on this episode, let's explore a little, right? So CPU cooler is 90, we'll get that for sure. The all-in-one Cooler Master Liquid 240, let's go and get that. Motherboard is around 200, let's say. Memory should be around 2 8GB slots, should be more than enough. 2 8GB pieces. Do we want 3200? We could do that. Yes, let's go with that. So it's going to be 220 G-Scale. I do like this one. Corsair is much more expensive. Yeah, well, no, not really. Corsair Dominator. I like that more. The G-Skill Ripjaws. Okay, RAM is 220. Up next is GPU. This is going to be the bulk, as always, the bulk of the price. If you get the top end here, 980 Ti, it's going to be $495. That's like half the budget already. Goodness. But if I get something cheaper, like a 1060, how does that compare? The 1060 versus the 980. I see all 980s here. I see a 390X. 1060 is way back here. 1060 Gaming X Plus 6G. Yeah, that's the guy. 350. How about if we get him or get her a Radeon R9? I'm not that familiar with that in real life though. I'm not familiar with Radeon parts. I do like to get that. Let's do window shopping first, okay? So GPU, let's say if we get the top of the line, that's $495. Okay. Or $435, I think would be more than worth it. That's the 980 Ti. Which one? 980 Ti Gaming 6G LE. Yeah, this one. The performance is not that far off. And it's like $60 cheaper. Yeah, let's go with that. That's, I think, the most bang for your buck. Let's tag that as $435. Storage. There's no real requirement in there, so I'll pick the cheapest one. Well, let's get a decent one, maybe a 500 gig SSD. $60 here. That's 60 gig, no way. HDD, no, I want SSD. SSD, that guy. That's $100 there. I don't think we can cheap out on this. Do you guys know if 3D Mark affects if it's a hard drive or an SSD? I don't think so, huh? So, okay. Due to practicality, I think we will be getting one of these guys. Let's get him a 500 gig. Yeah, so let's get HDD would be 50. Power supply. Oh, yeah, I was not able to take a look at the different power requirements, but I'm going to guess that roughly 500 should be enough. Cooler Master would be enough. I wonder if they say, have you heard of Cooler Master? If they want as many Cooler Master parts, or if is one going to be enough? Is the all-in-one water cooler going to be enough? Maybe we can make sure. Price descending. Yeah, we can probably get that 550. This one. Cooler Master WE bronze 550. Actually, a bronze 500 should be okay. Okay. PSU. How much is that? 55. Okay. Next up, cables. No specific cable requirements. That's good. Cooler Master. Now this one, we have to make sure that it can support the all-in-one water cooler. Now I'm not sure how to actually check that here. What is that? Oh, you can actually change some of the cases. That's interesting. All right. So this one, airflow size is 240 millimeters. So I guess it goes under the same requirement as the CPU fan height. No, shouldn't be, because the CPU fan height would only affect this part here, which is going to touch the CPU. This one, this rectangular part here, is going to attach to the case. So the case should have a, like at the top of the case usually, or maybe in front, there has to be that large space. That's going to be interesting. How would I find that? Let's not get an expensive one. Let's start from the cheapest. Let's get a Cooler Master, as many Cooler Masters as possible. That's the most budget friendly. So let's go for 80. Cooler Master Master Box. Yeah, ATX, PSU length 250. GPU length. So let me check that the PSU is indeed 250. Yeah, that's way less. GPU we're trying to get is 277. That case can handle up to 410. Yeah, no problem. CPU fan height, yeah, that's no problem. Okay, I think we will get that. So case would be 80 bucks, right? Okay, and then case fan. Do we need anything like that? No, I don't think so, because it will come with some fans already, I guess. The Cooler Master. And he has like an all-in-one cooler anyway, so it's not that important. All right, so let's see. Let me add this, and let me give you a nice background. So while I'm adding, maybe that one, yeah. As I'm adding, you guys will not get left in the dark. All right, so let's add this. 350 plus 90 from the cooler. It's 200 motherboard. 220 RAM, 435 GPU, 50 hard drive, 55 PSU, and case is 80. Dang it. That's totaling 1,480. We are 400 bucks beyond the budget. Okay, so I think I can go with a cheaper CPU. Let's go here. Yeah, we'll have to think about it now. So I was thinking I could get a 350 here, but probably we can get to a... where can I save? Save a bit. In terms of CPU performance, bang for your buck. How much is an i7 6700? i7 6700 is 240. i7 6700 is 240. Ryzen 5 6 core. Okay. That's the most expensive. I do want to get probably a Ryzen 5 6 core. Yeah, because that one we can really overclock with our all-in-one cooler. And if you don't overclock, it will be a waste. So I think I'll get that. Okay, so let me change it. Let me say the CPU is only 270. Right, so now we are at 1,400. Okay, we're still 320 beyond the budget. Dang, what can I save here? The CPU cooler I want. The motherboard, maybe we can get the cheapest one that is compatible with AM4. Yeah, this one. But that's a micro ATX though. You can get this one. This is my motherboard exactly. It's not the best when it comes to overclocking. An X370 would work better, but look at the price. Yeah, I think we will go motherboard with that. At least we can overclock a bit. 110, okay. So reduce that, 110, we are at 1,310. We need around 200 plus more to save. RAM is 220. Okay. If I get that, that's going to be 220. Is there something cheaper? That is still 8 gig. Let's see. Maybe I don't need really 3200 megahertz. It will be incremental incremental improvements. Anyway, 160 Corsair Dominator. We can go with that. Oh, these guys, yeah, we can go with that. That's way cheap. 8 gig. Maybe let's get a 2400. Wow, what is this? Only 4 gig though. But I mean 4 gig, that's 3200? Wait a minute, I think I like this. Yeah. Because I don't think the game looks at the memory. It looks at the clock speed and looks at the dual memory setup. So I'll get 2 of these, that will be 130. Okay, I'll save a bit. RAM will be 130. We're now at 1220. Okay, the GPU is where we can probably save a lot. Instead of getting that one, we can get the... Let me see. How about this guy? This is, I think, the most powerful given the budget constraints. That's one of my favorites right there. The 1060 OC edition. Is it better? Is it the best 1060? No, actually it's tied. The MSI GeForce GTX 1060 Gaming X Plus 6G. It's a long name. Is a bit better than that Asus. Yeah, I think we'll get that. Okay, so if we say 350 instead of 435, 350. We're still at 1135. We still need to save a bit. So where can I save? Dang. I need to save just maybe $50 more, $55. Something like that. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. We can save on the hard drive. Save it a bit more. Right now it's costing us $50. We can go and get just a 250. That will save us $20. Yeah, let's be practical here. When you have a budget, you have to really do the trade-off, you know. Okay, PSU. We did pick that one, but maybe a 450 will be enough. Because if we're going to downgrade our graphics card to the 1060, we will only need 120 watts. And the CPU will only need 95 watts, so that's like 210, 250, up that a bit, 350, 400 should be more than enough. Maybe even 350 will work. So we don't really need a 500. Let's get the cheapest Cooler Master, which is that guy. I'm going to save only $5 though. Dang it. Maybe I should go for Micro ATX then. Should that work? If I pick a case that is Micro ATX. If I pick a motherboard that's Micro ATX, I think I can save a bit. This one. Yeah, I'll save $30 there. But I want a big one. I want the big one. Let's see where else we can save up a bit. The case, that is the limit. Power supply, yeah, fine. Let's go for 50. Let's go with that. PSU, so it's going to be 50 instead of 55. We are $30 away from the budget. Okay, we can do this, guys. We can do this. Should I maybe get the smaller cooler? Oh, I don't really want to. I don't want to do that. Can we get a cheaper RAM? Even cheaper than the Corsair we found. The Corsair 4 gig. That guy. How about getting a... Start from the bottom. How about getting just that guy, Sheen Titan? This one. This will save us a lot actually. Oh, I don't feel too good about this, but fine. Due to practicality, I'm going to make that 80. So from 130, it will only be 80. Yeah, that's well within the budget already. That's well within the budget. And because of that, we can get the more expensive PSU again. This one. Okay, now we can go. Now we can go and buy stuff. So in the cart, we have a Mortoni H170M Tech. That is actually for the other client, Bruce Van Cleef. But for everything else, let me start adding them to cart now. So I did choose this one for the CPU, the Ryzen 5 6-core 1600X. CPU cooler. Now what's interesting is I don't find a compatible socket. I'm guessing it's compatible for everything, right? Because it doesn't say. Yeah, probably. It has mounts for everything. Okay, we get that. Motherboard, we only have 110 for our budget. We're getting the Gaming 3. Memory, we only have 80 bucks. We are getting this guy, the white one. I think that fits better with the case. Graphics card, we are picking. We have how much budget? 350. I think I'm going to pick the Asus because it fits the color better, even if it's a little bit less in terms of performance. Hard drive, we are getting 30 bucks, the 250 gig. Actually, I can probably get this one now. It's still within the budget, right? Wait. 30. If I make that 50, 55, it's going to be beyond the budget. Okay, let's play safe here. Yeah, let's play safe. Yeah, that should be fine. Did I get it already? Yes, I did. Okay. Storage, 250 gig. Yes. Power supply, we'll be getting the 500 watts just to be sure. Cables, I do want like the white one, probably would look very nice. Case would be 80 bucks. That's that one. I think we're good. So it's 1,195 minus shipping, so 1,165 minus the motherboard from the other guy, so that's 1065. Exactly how we computed it. We're good at math, guys. We can actually make it work, I think. All right, let's do that. Buy it. I'm not going to look at any other client for now. I'm going to focus. Going to shut down. Get a good night's rest, and tomorrow we will go to war. Not really. Tomorrow we enjoy. Alright? Good. Go to work. All the stuff, there we go. Unboxing videos. Are you guys ready? Let's unbox these guys. Woohoo! So many. Alright. Let's pick up that case, but before we go there, we will do the warm-up first. We will fix this guy's PC. Right? Motherboard. Not you. The Mortoni is for you. I literally had to disassemble everything from this guy's PC last episode. There you go. Okay. More. Alright, and yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay, let's install the RAM. Good thing there are like stickers, post-its to tell me which is his, because I will forget. CPU cooler, CPU first though. That's his. Maybe let's zoom in a little, huh? It would be nice. Install thermal paste. Close that. Maybe I should have closed it first. It's fine. CPU cooler. There you go. Put in the cable like so. Let's get some white cables for you. Okay, everything else I think is good. We should just start installing everything. Okay, memory is there. Graphics card, let's install that. That's you. Yes. We don't have a PSU. Maybe I should have started with PSU. My bad. Man, this game is amazing, isn't it? Thank you guys for supporting the series. Happy to see that a lot of people are enjoying it as much as I am. The views themselves are not the highest, but if I look at like the stats, it's one of the best watched series in the channel. So like it's like quality over quantity in terms of watch time. There you go, diagnose and fix is working. It's green. That's a good sign. This guy has 2 hard drives, looks like. Did I read that right? I hope I did. Let me remove that just to be sure. Yeah, okay, fine. Push that in, close the lid. Nicely modeled. And what else are we missing? Just the cables, I think. SATA. SATA 1. SATA 2. PSU. PSU. Good. Anything else missing? I think we're good there. Let's try to power it up. If I forgot something... Oh, there you go. There's the cables. No case fan, alright. No OS found. Really? I did not replace your hard drive, or did I? I can't remember. There you go, that's installing. So many stuff. PSU mount, let's cover that up. Close the lid. There we go. Mr. Bruce will be happy. That's a good warm-up, right? That's a good warm-up. Let's power up my PC. Maybe I should upgrade my PC. But it's just because there is no motivation to do it. Like, you don't get anything. You cannot really play here or anything like that, so there is no use to upgrade it. Anyway, Bruce Van Cleef. Where is you? That's you. There you go. Still not 5 stars. Really? Okay. Now it's time for the main event of the evening. Or the day, depending on when you're watching this. Let's open everything up. Case looks notoriously similar to Bruce Van Cleef's PC. Okay. Now the tricky thing... Dang, okay, I'm not sure if the all-in-one could actually fit here. I was expecting there would be vents up top there. Well, we'll see. We'll worry about it later. Okay, let us install the PSU. I didn't even get a modular PSU. Budget constraints. Man. Okay. Open that. You know what? Just one, because we only bought 1 hard drive, right? Let me just put that there so I don't forget. Why do I have a new one like this? Oh, I had a new one. Okay. But that's expensive. That's what outside the budget. Close that. Install the motherboard. My motherboard. IRL. Good. Ah, looks familiar. Yeah. To be honest, it's not the most stable motherboard. I've had a few scares with it, especially when the battery runs out. Like the overclocking settings are forgotten and I have to like overclock it from scratch. It's not the best, but it kind of works. So not really complaining. Just a bit. Okay, there you go. Let's install the CPU. Perfect. Ryzen 5, what did I get him? Ryzen 5 6-core 1600X. Mine is 1600 without the X. And it should be fine. They're mostly the same. Okay, now we have to install this. Dang it. Okay, what's the catch? What is the catch here? Okay. Let's hope that this works. I'll have to remove you first. Remove the case part. Remove that case part. Let's see if I can install this now. Still not. I have to remove the case here. Yeah, that's what I expected. Because the 240mm fans from the all-in-one would be placed here instead of on the top because there is no vent on the top. But that should work. There you go. That actually looks so pro, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Can we take a photo of that? Yeah, I just recently figured out that there actually you have an option to hide the HUD already. I actually built that in one of the updates and I completely missed it. Like, yeah, I'll take that, right? That looks pretty nice. But let's maybe build the PC fully first before we take any photos. Okay. Alright. Now, we install the drive bay. Oh, I can't anymore. Oh, crap. Oh, this is crappy. Okay, this is kind of a big boo-boo. Can't fit it. Oh, dang it. We can fit an SSD there, even if there's no space here for the hard drive. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Like, how do you know that beforehand? There's not enough info in the shop here. Like, there should be like a Google page here telling you which fits and which doesn't. But okay, fine. Storage. If you want SSD, how much is the cheapest one? Price ascending. That's HDD. The cheapest SSD is $60 and we have a hard drive of only 30. Dang, we're going to lose a bit of money here, guys. So if we increase the budget by 30, and that's only 60 gigs. Look at that, 60 gigs SSD. How can you play anything there? How about if I get a different case? If I get a different Cooler Master case. What I got was this guy. I could get the next one, which is 180, no, $100. Nope. It is much more affordable to just get the hard drive, the SSD. If I go for this one, $80 ADATA. Where will I find the $50? Okay, so right now, if I make this 80, that will be 1115. I'll have to buy a PSU that is smaller, and then I'll have to find $30 somewhere to save. Oh crap. This is really crappy, guys. Okay, how can we do this? How can we do this? Can we buy like a drive bay that's smaller? Or can we move the cooler up top? Doesn't it have space there? Wait a minute. Okay, let's remove the cooler again. Maybe I should have just gotten the smaller cooler, huh? That would have made my life a lot easier. Everything would fit. Maybe that's what I can do. I can just buy an extra. Let's just put that down to casing limitations. If I have the CPU cooler, yeah, if I sell that, I'm going to lose out. I can use that in a future client. Is there an option to set it up? No, there is not. Okay, fine. Let's go and spend a little extra money because I really want to get this fixed today. So let's go for price descending. Let's go for that guy. The 120, the smaller one. Okay, I want same day delivery. Yeah, I know. Spending, and it's not very economical, but we need Amazon Prime shipping. Amazon Prime shipping here in Singapore is like 2 hours, more or less. You can get it in the same day. But it's free if you're a member. Okay, let's go with the 120 then. There we go, that's more like it. So we actually have a lot of options here now. Yeah, perfect, okay. So what I'll do is I'll put that there, up top, so I can bring back the case fan at the bottom. That's actually win-win. It provides better airflow. So I bring the... Was it 120? Why do we have a Mortoni case fan here? Is that a Mortoni one? Oh yeah, it is. They don't have like Cooler Master specific fans. And it doesn't seem like that it'll fit either. Man, this is needy. This CPU cooler is pretty needy. Let me try one last time if there's some other space I can put that in. Okay, let me bring back the drive bay. And then let me see, will you fit? Okay, it doesn't fit at the bottom, that makes sense. But it fits at the top. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I'll take it. And then we still cannot fit one of the other case fans. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is how real PC building works. You have to research well beforehand. And before I did that, I should have installed the memory first. But good thing, for some reason, we have very nimble hands, and we can fit anything everywhere. And I just realized black and red would actually fit, but then again the case is white, so I think it kind of fits like black, red, and white. Not too shabby. Good. So we have dual memory in there. We have let me see, graphics card. Let's install that. We did get the 1060 for her, but we have to remove some stuff first. This one and that one. Okay. Perfect, that fits. Actually looks pretty sleek, doesn't it? Kinda like that. Alright. What else are we missing? The hard drive. I haven't installed the hard drive yet. Which one am I getting? I do want to give her this one, but I'm not sure if that's within the budget. Let me see. Right now the budget is 1,005. What's still missing? What is still missing? Let me have a look. CPU is there, cooler is there, motherboard, memory, graphics card, storage, power supply, case fan. Yeah, everything is there except the storage. So if I install that one for her, that's beyond the budget. Okay, so no, that will not do. So you'll have to live with 250 gigs. You can manage. Maybe you just need it for Fortnite anyway, or whatever's the in thing nowadays. Okay, let's have a look. Now let's install the cables. GPU, motherboard, CPU, case fan, CPU cooler rather, case fan, hard drive, SATA, PSU. Doesn't look very nice though, does it? Because of the modular thing. Let us install the OS. Open it up. There we go, Gigabyte. Oh, that's beautiful lighting. Yeah. Oh yeah. That works. Let's install back the parts here. The front panel. Let's install the back. Actually, that's the side panel, strictly speaking, but who's checking? 3D Mark. Now here comes the big question. Will it be enough for the score? So what I'll do is I'll have to reset first and try to overclock stuff. Oh, and yeah, I think I'll install that as well. The OCCT, yes. Because it would be a shame not to overclock that when we have such a nice cooler. Right, the only thing missing now in terms of parts, PSU mount. Yeah, if we can cover that ugliness, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That works. What else do we need to check? I think that's it. Yes, we can restart now. And then let me see what I can overclock from the BIOS. I'm not sure if I can overclock the RAM. Oi! Wait. Didn't I hold delete? There we go. Oh, it even has the same screen from the BIOS. That's amazing. Okay, cool. Why is the CPU so hot though? Did I forget the thermal paste? I forgot the thermal paste, didn't I? Yeah, I got too excited. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay, remove that thing first. I made the same mistake as Uncle Tim because of this all-in-one thing. Install thermal paste first. There you go. And now we go for the cooler. Come on. Find that hidden pixel. There you go. There we go. Okay. Right. Put it up. Hold del. There we go. Let me just bring back the case here. OCD tendencies. It's still hot. Like my CPU right now is like 53 degrees. That's interesting. XMP. Nothing really changes. Because we only bought the simple, not really fast RAM. Okay. Changing your base clock will disable the XMP RAM function. Okay, so I'm not really sure what is the safe overclocking speed here. Maybe that is overclocked already for 1000. Yeah, because mine's only 3700 actually. Right, let's see what that does first. Let's not do anything first. And then let us see how the OCC app works like, because we haven't tried that before. Yeah, this one, okay. So let's see, let's try that. Monitoring. CPU temp. That's actually very hot, yeah. What is happening? Maybe the clock speed is too high, huh? Maybe it shouldn't be 4000. Let's try to lower it if it's possible. Okay. Base clock. No, I think that should be fine, but we need to lower it down. Is it getting colder? Voltage, what voltage do I have right now? V-core 1.32 volts. That should be fine. Yeah. So let's put it like that. That would be the same as what I have right now. I think it's 3725 what I have. And let's apply that. Let's see how that works. CPU is colder now, yes. Let's see. Overclock 93%. Oh crap, is it my PSU, guys? No, it shouldn't be my PSU. PSU shouldn't be a problem. Because I actually have 500 watts. What's wrong? This is next level stuff already. Install all-in-one water cooling. Why doesn't that work? Oh, wait a minute. I know now. I know now, I know now. My bad. The cable wasn't connected. I hope I didn't destroy anything. Okay, now it works. Let's hold Del. Okay, there we go. That's the temps we should be looking at. Perfect. Okay, so it's 4,000. Let's do that simple test first. Man, this is going to be a very long episode because I'm fumbling all around the place. But now it's working. Okay, fans are spinning. Fans are spinning. There we go. That's the temps I was looking for. Huh? Yeah, it's working. That is getting higher. 70 degrees. CPU, GPU, 100%. Okay, so we basically do some tests. Yeah, we're good. 70 degrees is a bit hot, but I think around 80 degrees should be fine. Also, the power draw 245 watts max should be fine. We have a way more budget than that. Okay, let's overclock a little. Normally, you would need to overclock like 50 megahertz at a time, or even 25, like small increments really. But we're in a hurry, so we do a bit of maybe extreme stuff. Try to increase that 4300, 1.35 volts maybe. What is the safe range for the voltage? Don't go above 1.5. Okay, but let's try it 1.4 because the stats might be a bit different here. Temps are already 70 degrees. I don't feel too good about this. Might be too hot for our cooling. Yep, didn't work. All right, let's tone it down a little. That is how overclocking works. A lot of trial and error. And normally it shouldn't be that intense. So let's put it at 1.35. Let me try and put it at 4,200. Let's apply and save. And this time, let me get back into the BIOS immediately. 61 degrees. For idle, I think that's actually that's normal. Mine is like 52 degrees, but I do have a custom cooler. I have a Cryogen. Very decent, very nice CPU fan. So I think 60 should be okay. But let's see if that will be enough for to have a stable build. This is interesting. First time we've gone into this, huh? Okay, 60 degrees. Okay, no go. I think I'll have to lessen the... because I think in terms of temperature, maybe we can handle 1.4. 70 shouldn't be that hot yet. Okay, let's try increasing that. If that doesn't work, I'll keep it at 1.4, but I'll lessen the clock speed. And actually, this is quite interesting. Normally, when you increase the clock speed, it shouldn't change the temps, but if it increase the voltage, that's the one which can allow the temps to increase more, because your temps are limited by the voltage. In this case though, I think something is amiss. Yeah, I hate seeing that blue screen. We will grow to dread it as well. This is why overclocking is only for experts. And I'm no expert, as you guys might have noticed. How about that? Let's put it like that, right? Let's lower it down a bit. That should be colder now, I think. Yeah, 56, okay. GPU temps, that GPU we're not touching. Yeah, that's the one, look at that. 93 degrees. It's actually pretty hot. That is like super hot. I'm getting like nervous if it gets 80 degrees already. 85. That should be throttling by now. Wow, 94 degrees. Okay. Let me try to restart. Let me try to lower the voltage. It might make it colder. Just a tad. So we're in the acceptable range. And then we'll run 3D Mark, okay? Like that. Keep the same clock speeds. It's a shame though, only being able to increase the clock speed by 150. Even with a custom cooler. But then again, we have a small fan. So that kind of makes sense. Okay, let's try that. Will the limited voltage be enough? No, it won't be. Okay, that makes sense. So we really need 1.4. Otherwise, there will not be enough voltage and the system will crash. So what I'll do is I'll keep that. The customer can stay with 90 degrees. Peak temperature, that's really hot. Let's try again if that will work. Here we go. Yeah, that's climbing, climbing, climbing all the way to 93 degrees. Wattage is not too bad though. Man, look at that view. I have to take a photo of that, guys. It looks so good. Yeah. That works for me. You good? Yeah, let's go with that. It's stable. It looks stable. Run 3D Mark. This is the real test though. If you can reach that 3D Mark score. Why is it only 1035? Did I miss something? Wasn't it supposed to be 1065 or something? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, because we replaced the cooler with a cheaper one because the bigger one won't fit. Dang it. Lost a bit of money there, but let's charge that to experience, right? FPS is actually pretty good. 25, look at that. That's the highest I've seen so far. Wow. Awesome. Let's take a few more photos while we're waiting here. I won't go and check other clients for now. Although we can probably clean up our email just a bit. Catch up with the backlog and stuff. Yeah, that one. Oh yeah. And one more like so. Maybe we can include the 3D Mark score as well. That would be nice. Something like finding the perfect angle here. Photo taking 101. How about that? Yeah, that works, but only afterwards. Yeah, there we go. 4214. What was the requirement, guys? What was the requirement? No! Oh, dang it! Okay, we'll have to buy some I don't know, maybe some faster RAM. We're so close. We are so close. Let me buy some RAM. Wait a minute, how much budget do we have? Okay. We can go and maybe overclock the GPU a bit. Is that a thing? We can try. Right, let's try it. I've never tried overclocking it, although I'm not sure how to do that. Not in the BIOS. Maybe there's a separate application for it. Let me have a look at the shop here. Auto cable, quick cable tool, custom water cooling shop. Wow. Oh, that's massive. System info. Not sure. Doesn't seem like it. If I go to OCCT, like this one, how can I overclock that? Maybe it depends on the video card. Okay, so that won't work. Dang it. Alright, so how do we improve this, guys? We have like $45 remaining. We can replace one of these parts, get a better one. What I'm thinking is we can get a faster RAM. Does the size of the RAM matter? I don't think so. We can get a slightly better video card. Let me have a look at the video card. 1060. 1060, we got that one. Because that has the biggest impact, right? And if we have $60, we can actually buy the 390X. Right? $60, so that's 350 plus 60 is 410. Wait a minute. Alright, let's do something. Let's do some decent math here. 1035 minus 350. 1035 minus 350 is 685. And then that means 685 is our current expenses without the graphics card. Okay, so if we subtract 1080 minus 685, then we have 395 left for the video card. So that means we can actually buy this guy, the R9 390X, which is basically our 390X Gaming HG. Yeah, that's way up here in terms of performance. So let's get that guy. Length shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's actually shorter. Core frequency is lower, but it has more VRAM, white lighting. Or can I buy like one more? No, that won't be worth it. Okay, let's buy this one. I'm going to ship it immediately. I'm going to waste a lot of money. YOLO. No, this is essential, guys. We need this. We need the win this episode. After all that effort, we need the win. Okay. Remove that. I'm sure we can buy that. We can use that in one other client, in some other client. Where was it? This guy, right? Yeah, that's 1080. That's right smack in the middle. And with our massive PSU, that shouldn't be a problem to supply power to. That is my hope. There you go. That actually is better in terms of lighting. Black, red, and white. Maybe it's a sign. Man, that's massive. Look at that. Although it did slow down now. I think I said something bad. Maybe it got shy or something. Yeah, that works. Let's take a photo again. Oh yeah. How about this one? Look at that. 30 FPS. That's the fastest I've ever seen. Yeah, for sure we'll go beyond the benchmark this time. As long as the system is stable, I have no doubt that we will win this. Okay. Let's have a look actually at Shaky Helen here. Labor is 437. We spent like 200 for same day shipping, so we have 237 left, and we spent like 300 plus on the video card, so we're a bit just shy of we got a bit of loss there, but not really. If we manage to use the video card next time, then it should be okay. So many different PCs waiting already. Radeon RX. Actually, that's I think what you bought, right? Just in time. Cooler Master Hyper 212 LED Turbo. I think that's a CPU fan. Okay. Oi! What happened? Wait a minute. What happened to my score? Huh? Look at the CPU test. 2.42 FPS. Did something wrong happen? Wait a minute. Seems to be a bug here. Or did it maybe... Was there some throttling happening? Ah, there you go. Yes, the CPU throttled. Okay, okay. I didn't see that. Maybe we didn't need a new video card at all. Yeah. There is even a throttling factor. I like this. This game is so detailed. So yeah, maybe I didn't need a new video card at all. But I didn't see it initially. You guys are probably clumsy. Look! Okay, so that means it's too hot. So that means we need to lower it down a bit more. Maybe get 1.35, yes. And then we will have to see. Okay, test it. Just a little bit of overclocking now. Minimal improvements. There we go. That's looking good. That is looking good. We are not throttling the CPU. Power draw is large, but I mean, we do have a massive PSU. Perfect. Perfect, that's the way. Alright, that's the mix. Did you guys notice a while ago? We still got a very nice score though, right? So that's why. So this is the CPU test, I think. So we had like 19 FPS and it suddenly dropped, right? When we were testing a while ago. That's because of the throttling. That's amazing. They even put that in here. That is so realistic. Goodness. Love it. It is such an amazing thing. Oh man. We're only getting into the details now. It's only getting better from here, guys. It's only getting better from here. Actually, that is a very nice, like, look at how smooth that is. I think 30 FPS is the top you can get from this game. And I think that might be our thumbnail right there. Something like that, maybe. I'm excited to see the score. Super excited to see the score. Okay, maybe we can include that here. Look at how smooth that is. Well, I mean, in reality, it won't be as smooth because you will expect like 60 frames at least. But in this game, I think 30 is the limit. Oh, there it is. 4505. There we go. We did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Okay, so that's like a bit of tweaking with the CPU and stuff. That's actually a very interesting combo there. Sorry. Trying to take a photo of this and it's so hard. Okay, but fine. I'll take care of it later. Okay, good. So now we're good. Yes, I just need to close that up. And everybody happy. I'm proud. I'm proud. The last PC we built from scratch in the last episode, that was chicken peas compared to this one. Cooler Master, new parts, all-in-one water cooler. Yeah, 1080 budget, perfect. As long as she recognizes that what I got her was a water cooler. Good. There we go. I like the new PC. As simple as that. 5 stars and are we at 5 stars now? We are at 5 stars again. Oh, things just keep falling into place. Bongo, 5 stars. There we go. Perfect. 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 All right. So we finished the jobs. We got 5 stars. What else would you guys ask for, right? And things are starting to get very interesting. Anyway, sorry for the long episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that still. Thank you for watching. If you did like the video, guys, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Comment, like, share with your friends. Let's spread the love. Let's grow this thing. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm really loving this now. So many cool stuff happening. Thanks, and bye-bye. Clumsy Fixing.